There is a version of you that exists somewhere in the future. A version that is stronger, calmer, sharper, more disciplined, more confident. A version that walks into rooms differently. A version that no longer needs to explain themselves, because their life speaks first. But every single day, that version of you is being delayed. Not by failure. Not by bad luck. Not by other people. But by something much quieter. Something that feels safe. Something that feels normal. Something that whispers, "You can start tomorrow." Your comfort zone is not protecting you. It is negotiating with your potential. And every time you choose easy over necessary, every time you choose distraction over discipline, every time you choose temporary relief over long-term growth, your comfort zone is quietly stealing your future. And the worst part is, it does not feel like destruction. It feels like comfort. Most people imagine failure as something dramatic. A business collapses. A dream dies. A relationship breaks. A person hits rock bottom. But real failure is usually not loud. Real failure is quiet. It happens in the small choices no one sees. The extra hour scrolling. The workout skipped. The hard conversation avoided. The idea you never start. The promise you make to yourself at night, and break the next morning. And slowly, you stop trusting yourself. In this video, you are going to understand why your comfort zone has so much power over you, how it keeps you stuck without you realizing it, and what you can start doing today to break free from it. Not through motivation that disappears tomorrow. Not through fake confidence. But through small, silent, repeated actions that rebuild your identity from the inside out. Because the goal is not just to become productive. The goal is to become unrecognizable. Mini Chapter 1. The problem of distraction and wasted time. Look at the average day. You wake up, and before your mind even has a chance to choose a direction, the world chooses one for you. Notifications. Messages. Short videos. News. Drama. Noise. Someone else's opinion. Someone else's success. Someone else's life. And within the first 10 minutes of your morning, your attention has already been stolen. Not your money. Not your house. Not your car. Your attention. And that is more dangerous than most people realize. Because your attention is the doorway to your future. What you repeatedly give your attention to becomes what you think about. What you think about becomes what you desire. What you desire becomes what you chase. And what you chase becomes your life. So when your attention is scattered, your future becomes scattered. You tell yourself, "I'm just relaxing." But the question is, relaxing from what? Most people are not tired from building their dreams. They are tired from avoiding them. They are tired from carrying the emotional weight of knowing they are capable of more, but not acting like it. That kind of exhaustion is different. It is not physical. It is spiritual. It is the quiet pain of unused potential. And maybe you know that feeling. You sit there at the end of the day, the room is quiet, the screen is still glowing, and something inside you whispers, "This is not the life I was supposed to live." But then the next video plays. The next distraction appears. The next easy escape arrives. And the whisper disappears. Until tomorrow. And tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. And one day, you realize your comfort zone did not steal your future all at once. It stole it in minutes. Mini Chapter 2, How Your Comfort Zone Secretly Controls Your Life. Your comfort zone is not just a place. It is a pattern. It is the familiar emotion you keep returning to, even when it hurts you. For some people, comfort looks like procrastination. For others, it looks like overthinking. For others, it looks like staying around people who drain them because loneliness feels scarier than change. Sometimes your comfort zone is not even comfortable. It is just familiar. That is why people stay in jobs they hate. Relationships that shrink them. Cities that make them feel dead. Habits that slowly destroy their confidence. Because the human brain does not always choose what is good. It chooses what is familiar. And familiar feels safe. Even when it is keeping you small. This is how your comfort zone controls your life. It does not say, destroy your dreams. It says, not today. It does not say, give up forever. It says, take a break. It does not say, you are weak. It says, you deserve comfort. And sometimes, yes, you do deserve rest. But rest is supposed to restore you. Comfort, when abused, begins to weaken you. There is a difference. Real rest gives you energy to return to the fight. Fake comfort gives you permission to avoid the fight completely. And this is where many people lose themselves. They confuse peace with avoidance. They confuse relaxation with escape. They confuse being comfortable with being okay. But deep down, they know. Because comfort has a strange side effect. The longer you stay in it, the smaller your world becomes. You stop trying new things. You stop taking risks. You stop saying what you really think. You stop challenging yourself. You stop putting yourself in rooms where you might fail. And slowly, your dreams begin to adjust to your fears. You no longer dream based on what is possible. You dream based on what feels safe. And that is how a person becomes a stranger to their own potential. But here is the part most people never understand. Your comfort zone does not disappear because you get motivated. It disappears when your identity changes. And identity does not change through words. It changes through evidence. Every action you take is a vote. A vote for the person you are becoming. So the question is not, what do you want? The real question is, what are you proving to yourself every day? Mini Chapter 3, The Power of Silent, Focused Transformation. The most powerful transformations are usually invisible at first. Nobody claps for the early mornings. Nobody celebrates the nights you choose discipline over distraction. Nobody sees you sitting alone, fighting the urge to quit. Nobody notices when you delete the app, close the laptop, put the phone away, open the book, write the plan, go to the gym, apply for the job, start the business, learn the skill. At first, nothing changes on the outside. And that is where most people stop. Because they want results before they have roots. But real growth is like a tree. The first work happens underground. Before the world sees height, there must be depth. Before people notice your success, there must be private discipline. Before you become unrecognizable to others, you must first become unfamiliar to your old self. That means there will be days when your old identity calls you back. The lazy version. The distracted version. The insecure version. The version that wants comfort more than progress. And you will have to choose. Not once. Not twice. But again and again and again. This is why silent transformation is so powerful. Because when you stop announcing and start building, you take your energy back. You stop performing progress. You start living it. You no longer need everyone to believe in you. You only need to keep promises to yourself. And every promise kept becomes proof. Proof that you are not stuck. Proof that you can change. Proof that your past may explain you, but it does not own you. Your comfort zone is quietly stealing your future. But your discipline can quietly take it back. Mini Chapter 4, Daily Habits and Mental Exercises to Become Unrecognizable. So how do you actually break out? Not emotionally. Not theoretically. Practically. Start with this. Every morning, before you touch your phone, ask yourself one question. What is the one thing I am avoiding that would move my life forward? Not 10 things. 1. Maybe it is a workout. Maybe it is sending an email. Maybe it is studying. Maybe it is cleaning your room. Maybe it is applying for something. Maybe it is apologizing. Maybe it is finally starting the project you keep thinking about. Your comfort zone survives by making the important thing feel optional. So make it visible. Write it down. Then do it before the day gets noisy. Second, practice discomfort on purpose. Take the cold shower. Walk without music. Work for one focused hour without checking your phone. Have the difficult conversation. Go to the gym even when your mood says no. Wake up when you said you would. These are not small things. They are identity training. Every time you do something uncomfortable on purpose, you teach your brain a new truth. I do not need to feel ready to act. That one belief can change your entire life. Third, create a distraction boundary. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. Do not rely on motivation while your phone is 2 inches from your hand. Put it in another room. Block the apps. Clean your workspace. Remove the triggers. Make the right action easier and the wrong action harder. You are not weak because you get distracted. You are human. But you are responsible for designing an environment that does not constantly pull you away from your future. Fourth, end every night with evidence. Ask yourself, what did I do today that proves I am becoming the person I said I wanted to be? If the answer is nothing, do not hate yourself. Just notice it. Then change tomorrow. But if the answer is something, even something small, respect it. Because confidence is not built by thinking positive thoughts. Confidence is built by collecting proof. Small proof. Daily proof. Private proof. The kind no one can take from you. Mini Chapter 5, Real-life example of silent success. Think about anyone who became great at something. An athlete. A writer. A business owner. A musician. A creator. A leader. Before the world saw the result, there were years of invisible repetition. Kobe Bryant was known for legendary early morning training. Not because early mornings are magical, but because they represent a decision. While others were sleeping, he was separating himself. While others were comfortable, he was building evidence. J.K. Rowling wrote through rejection, uncertainty, and personal struggle before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Her success did not begin when the world applauded. It began when she kept writing before anyone cared. And maybe your dream is not basketball. Maybe it is not writing. Maybe it is building a business, changing your body, becoming financially stable, healing your mind, improving your relationships, starting a channel, learning a skill, or simply becoming someone you respect when you look in the mirror. The principle is the same. The world sees the breakthrough. But the breakthrough is built in silence. And here is the truth. You do not need a perfect life to start. You do not need perfect confidence. You do not need perfect timing. You need one honest decision. I am no longer available for the version of me that keeps choosing comfort over growth. That decision, repeated daily, becomes a new life. So remember this. Your distractions are not harmless if they are replacing your purpose. Your comfort zone is not safe if it is keeping you small. Your future is not created by what you occasionally want. It is created by what you repeatedly do. Psychologically, your brain strengthens what you repeat. The more you choose comfort, the easier comfort becomes. The more you choose discipline, the easier discipline becomes. This is why habits matter. This is why environment matters. This is why small choices matter. Because you are not just managing time. You are training identity. Every day, you are teaching yourself who you are. A person who avoids hard things. Or a person who faces them. A person who needs perfect conditions. Or a person who moves anyway. A person who waits for motivation. Or a person who keeps promises. And over time, those choices compound. Not loudly. Quietly. The same way your comfort zone steals your future. Your discipline builds it back. So here is your challenge. For the next 24 hours, do not try to fix your whole life. Do not create a giant plan. Do not promise a complete transformation. Just choose one uncomfortable action that your future self would thank you for. One workout. 1 hour of deep work. One honest conversation. One page written. One application sent. One distraction removed. One promise kept. Then tomorrow, do it again. And the day after that, again. Because becoming unrecognizable is not about disappearing from the world. It is about disappearing from the habits that made you feel powerless. It is about quietly leaving behind the version of you that needed comfort more than growth. And one day, people will look at you differently. They will say you changed. They will ask what happened. They will wonder how you became so focused, so calm, so disciplined, so different. But you will know. It was not one moment. It was not luck. It was not motivation. It was every small decision nobody saw. Every morning you chose purpose. Every night you refused to quit. Every time you heard the whisper of comfort. And chose your future instead. So before this video ends, ask yourself honestly. What is your comfort zone costing you? And who could you become if you stopped paying that price? Because your comfort zone is quietly stealing your future. But the moment you choose discomfort with purpose, you start stealing it back. Subscribe if you are ready to build the version of yourself that your old life can no longer recognize. And remember this. The life you want is hiding behind the discomfort you keep avoiding.